So today I want to begin our adventure on how to use Lightroom's capabilities to edit your photographs. But before we start, I think so we are all on the same page, we should reset Lightroom to default parameters. On your Mac, press and hold the Shift, Option, and Delete keys and start Lightroom. On the Windows, press and hold Shift and Alt keys, and then while holding those keys down, launch Lightroom Classic until this box below shows up. On one box, it says Reset Preferences, and the other one, the answer is yes. And that will take Photoshop back to the default parameters and operation. So what comes up on my screen should come up identically on yours. So what are we going to talk about? Well, we're going to tell Lightroom where your images are that you want to import. We're going to tell Lightroom how to store the image files, what drive, what subdirectory, what file name, what extension are you going to put in keywords. You're going to then learn how to begin the import and then check that the import worked. So let's get started. So you're going to open Lightroom Classic. You're going to connect your camera card or digital cable to your PC. Now the next step is to select the folder containing the images. Now, often when you plug in a camera card, it will automatically pop up as one of your choices and highlight it. If it doesn't, then what you're going to do is to go to select File, Import Photo and Video, and then up in the top left-hand corner, you're going to do a drop-down menu and tell Lightroom where your files that you want to import are. This is where you're going to tell it. You see from and then a default location. As I said, with this time when I plugged in the camera card, it came up, highlighted the camera card. If you want to bring it in from somewhere else, you can manually select. So if you want to bring it in from an external hard drive, however you want to bring it in, you're going to select a source. It will give you a pull down menu. And if you want to search for a custom location, you click on Other Source. So here's a quick run through. Import photos and videos. You find the source, and that is all you need to do to tell Lightroom where are the images. So I check Rename Files box. I go and other the template, it is custom name, original file number. You're going to type in the box what file name you want to use for these. If you've got apply during import, if you've got keywords, you can put them in here to add keywords. You don't see them, but they're in the file and searchable. And then you say your destination. And do you want to put it into a subfolder? And if you do, you check the box, you add a subfolder name, and then you hit the import process. So how long does it take? Well, that varies based on the image size, number of images, whatever. If you've got a large session with, let's say, a 30 or 40 megapixel camera, go get some coffee. I don't know why, but the import process brings images in batches of about 5. To follow the import process, on the upper left-hand part of the screen, you'll see a progress bar. And the top bar, you watch it, and when it gets all the way over to the right, it indicates that all your images have come in. Here is a video that shows the import process. There is no sound to this other than me. And so we're going to tell it where to go. We've already got rename files, custom name, original file. We're going to type in the custom text box. And as I said, we check the custom name, custom file. Now, farther down on the screen, you have the keyword area. Then you have destination. You want to put it in a unique subfolder. And I go up and I don't import. Make sure that box is checked. And everything is rock and roll. And I hit start. And as you will see in this short, they sort of, here's a batch of 3 come in, then some more, and then some more. And you will be watching just under the file. It's difficult to see, but you see the progress bar as it imports files, and you wait until that is done. So a simple process. Tell it where are the files to import, where you want them to go, what do you want to call them, and anything else that you want to apply during import. You hit import and your files come in to Lightroom. So you wait until the progress bar is complete. As you see, this does take time. And the last thing you should do, please, is to verify that the import happened. So you told it where to put it. You told it what subfolder to put it in. So go open up in Windows File Explorer. I don't know what that's called in Mac world, but you go to Windows File Explorer, you go to the location where you told Lightroom to put your images, and you just verify that the images are there and the number is correct. Congratulations. You have begun to use Lightroom. Your images are in and working the way you want it. Like, subscribe, because this is the early part of a series. As the series progresses, the skills improve. As I said in the beginning, I want to start with a very simplistic view and walk you through all the way to where you will surprise yourself what you can do with this software.